the most legendary pull-ups in anime history.
You.
Oh yeah, for
One
sure.
thing we can't
Piccolo's
deny is
definitely on this list for
Piccolo's
sure.
pull-ups are elite. You can tell he's trying to show us the fit. This man denied the laws of physics to farm aura. How did his cape blow from one direction and start blowing the other way to reveal himself? He's not real. But with that being said, in my
Bro,
opinion, what
he's a
makes you in the
master
upper
at this,
echelon of
bro.
pulling up is not
He's a
just about
he's
how
a
you
master at
ride.
ore
That might
farming.
get you some points on the lower tiers. Because
Hold
let me
on.
tell you, as
This nigga Piccolo is one of the greatest ore farmers, the greatest person to pull up. Bro, he would dead ass pull up like he the coldest nigga in the show. And then 10, 15 minutes later, he getting his ass beat by somebody. Whether it be Frieza or Slug, any of them. He'll pull up cold, clean, like he one of the main cast. Technically, he's part of the main cast. But he be pulling up like he him, genuinely. Gotta give him respect. Gotta give him respect, man. He do what he's supposed to be doing, man. So I respect him for doing it. Hey, man, you be getting beat up way too often for this.
Direction and start blowing the other way to reveal himself. He's not real. But with that being said, in my opinion, what makes you in the upper echelon of pulling up is not just about how you arrive. That might get you some points on the lower tiers. Because let me tell you, as much credit as I just gave Piccolo, this man gets dropped
On me.
single
On me.
time. It's
Yeah, on me.
You could say his
On
best
me.
performance wasn't cooler, but when I tell you, every
He's
time
always
this
getting his
man
ass
goes
beat.
up,
Every
not
time.
even a minute after he's on the ground with 1
Every
HP,
time
he
he's
leaves the
always
match.
getting his ass
Now,
beat.
in this video, we're gonna talk about 3 moments where the arrival to the action was a 10 out
Bro,
of 10.
why does my webcam keep freezing?
A few moments later.
Get y'all popcorn ready, because this is going to be a long one. And what better way
Okay,
to
what the
start
fuck?
than with Goku on Namek? Before we get to him actually
Hey, yeah, but before we get into that, let's be honest. When Goku pulled up to Namek, when he put up to Namek, great chaos, bro. That nigga pulled up, start fighting the Ginyu Force. Boy, put hands on Raccoon, bro. I'm talking straight hands on him, bro. And just started fighting Butters, whatever that nigga name is, bro. Yeah, he was putting paws on him, bro.
showing up, I have to give context on how bad this scene was at first. Vegeta just used one of his most powerful rushes to take down Raccoon, giving him the double axe hammer, finishing him off with a beam, just for Raccoon to eat that junk for dinner. This man was standing there unfazed. His
Yeah, I'm
whole
starting to get
outfit
tired
was
as
gone
fuck.
and he was looking at Vegeta like he did nothing. Raccoon retaliates and was on the rest of the crew heavy. He
Yeah, that's
finishes
he was
Vegeta
putting
off by
BTA to
grabbing him with
Vegeta,
2
bro.
hands and body
BTA to
slamming him into
Vegeta,
the
bro.
ground. Krillin then gets done the worst way, as one kick broke every bone in his body. Send him to the ER.
Nah, bro.
And Gohan,
Nah, bro.
oh man, Gohan. I just feel bad for Gohan. He was just 5 years old, having to face planet monsters and 7'7" behemoths. You can only feel for him because the responsibility that he
I swear to God. No, no, no. What's going on 5 years old at this time? I know for like, when early on, like when we first see Vegeta and then Nappa, I don't remember Gohan being 5. I swear to God, I thought that he was like
had
7
to
or 8.
hold was just way too
5,
much.
it's
But Raccoon didn't even
crazy.
care.
I ain't
Yeah,
saying a
this
lie.
man, Raccoon, was just menacing. He was fighting a child, but the moment Gohan slips up in their battle and goes for a battle cry dive, Raccoon styles on him and kicks him in the neck. The main character's son is on the ground, so
Just
you know
killed
what's up
that
when the
nigga.
main character appears. But then we get to the meat and bones of this.
Killed that nigga.
Goku finally gets on.
Yeah, when that
Namek,
nigga pulled
and
up, when he
oh,
pulled up,
was already oozing the minute the door opened.
it's
When
like,
was
is
the
that
last time
Goku?
you seen the glare from the sunlight hit Goku like this? And he knew it too. You're not slick. But that's not even where it ends. Goku is very intentional because peep game. From the distance,
Bro, they relied on
when Red
Goku
Blast
way
hits
too much. I'm not
Raccoon,
even gonna
all
lie.
it does is turn him around. It doesn't injure him. It doesn't even burn him. The thing is, why would Goku send a blast that does nothing but just shift the man's position? It is only to farm for aura. You can't
bro,
make this up. Raccoon looks behind his
bro.
shoulder and sees Goku with his back turned, flexing the symbol off his gi. Once again, Goku, I'm familiar with your game. Cause Goku tries to act like this wasn't his intention, but we all know. But once he walks around and sees Gohan on 1 HP, you know the belt to buns was set in stone. Goku wants this beatdown to be a slow burn, and he makes sure to keep his mystique because that is what he wants to hold. He knew people were watching. Vegeta was in the back thinking to himself, Goku achieved the legend, Super Saiyan. When
Huh.
Raccoon disrespects Goku with the bird,
I don't even remember
he
that. Hold
responds
on.
with
I
a
don't remember
cheeky
Raccoon
smile. Now
flipping
let
that
me
nigga
tell you,
off, bro.
GG's
I don't
Raccoon,
know
you might as
why.
well start
I don't
logging
even know
off
why I
because
don't
if
remember that.
Goku is smirking, if
That's
Goku is
crazy.
smiling before fighting you know it's over. Goku started to trash talk. That's how bad it was. His best friend Krillin, his brother, was shocked. Raccoon tries to charge at Goku, and he's gone. He's not near Gohan and Krillin. He's not even near Vegeta. But behind Raccoon's homies, he's too fast for them. Raccoon goes for one more move, and his IQ has to be questioned here. I think bro lost his brain cells when Vegeta attacked him. That's probably what happened. Because
Probably.
he sits there to charge up a move for like 20 minutes. And when it's finally ready, Goku gave him one elbow straight in the chest. Had him folded over with the yeeks in
Told
the
you
air.
he
I know
folded
the
this
smell
nigga.
was vile. I would say
He
this is where
folded
it ended,
him.
but there's more. Jace is actually questioning if fighting him is even worth it at this point. I know y'all see the sweat off of his forehead. Goku gives them one more out. Just go. He gives them one more chance to just run away, but
You know what's crazy is this nigga Goku gave them niggas so many chances to leave, bro. Oh my god, that nigga Goku is too fucking good, bro. I would have murdered them niggas. You try killing my son, bro. You try killing my best friend, bro. Yeah, I'm getting rid of all of y'all niggas, bro. All of y'all niggas, bro. Y'all ain't getting no second chance, bro. There's no second chance around here, bro. Like, what the fuck you think? Fuck you think is happening right now, bro? I'm not giving you no second chance. I'm murdering you, bro. I'm getting rid of you. I'm surprised he even gave Frieza a second chance after Goku found out that it was the reason why his family died was because of Frieza. I wouldn't let that nigga get a second chance. I would let that nigga blow up too. Come on, man.
instead of leaving, they stayed prideful. Now what happens here is where Goku took the
Like, I
disrespect
never
to the
understood why Jace and Butler they stayed when Rickon was the strongest member. Like I never understood
max.
that,
Birder
honestly.
and Jace charge at Goku multiple times, shooting deadly beams at a wild rate,
Like
and
he
Goku
looked
is
too
just standing
confident,
there
bro.
unfazed. But that's until they zoom in on the ground and we see that Goku was dodging the whole time. Jace stops in front of Goku, and before Jace could even finish
I would
talking,
have
Goku
quit.
jabs him straight in the face. Me personally, I don't know if I'm letting that happen to me, but hey, I digress. Berta tries to come from the back door to help his friend, but it doesn't work. Goku catches both attacks, knees Jace, and Slick hit the cleanest
Yeah,
move.
bro.
Goku goes for a sweep and hits the
Damn.
breakdance move after it. Goku then drops the jokes and decides to assert his dominance. The fight goes on and they're trying everything on Goku, team blast, jumping him, but the end was inevitable, and Goku causes them both to hit one another. And as Birder is falling from
I'm
the
telling you,
sky,
bro, this
he
nigga
hits the
Goku was
same
on a
move he
different
hits
level,
Kurama
bro.
from the Saiyan Saga. The gut punch holding him in the air. I'm surprised this move didn't become a staple. I will say I respect how he still showed mercy to Jace. It makes his
Dead
dominance even more
ass.
assuring here. Goku did his thing on Namek,
He gave
and
them so
this
many
wasn't even
chances
the
to run
last
away.
time he pulled up like
So many
this.
chances.
But that's all for Goku. Now, we have to shift to a moment that changed the tide of the...
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hold on, bro. I gotta full screen this for this, bro. This is crazy, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. When that nigga Shanks to Marine Ford, bro, and he pulled up, every nigga start fighting. That's a different levels. That's a different level of Conquer's hockey. We know Conquer hockey knocking nigga out. Conquer hockey making everybody on the battlefield stop fighting. Like, hold on. How the fuck we fighting? Let's stop fighting. We already killed the nigga who we need to kill. Let's go ahead and get out of here, man. When that nigga Shanks pulled up, they was like, nah, we can't fight. Nah, we done. That nigga, I'm not even trying to ace this nigga Shanks, bro. He was moving, bro. He had niggas shook, bro. bro. Nobody wanted to fight that nigga, bro. Nor his crew. Cause I don't know how true this is, but isn't that nigga Luck? Is that nigga name? The fat nigga that shot the nigga Luffy's backstory, bro? I heard he was as fast as light. Hey, if that's true, I don't know how you can beat Shanks' crew. Cause the only other nigga that I know that can move as fast as light is Kizaru. Nigga, bro. Kizaru, he's the only nigga that I know that can move that quick. I don't understand. Like, what are you talking about, bro? That nigga Shanks, he has to be like time, bro. For every nigga to stop fighting, bro, you gotta be moving different, bro.
World. Now, I'm not gonna hold y'all. The tone of the vid will get a bit more serious because Whitebeard's pull up to Marineford was generational. Now, I will say, when I was watching the arcs leading up to this moment, I remember thinking to myself, who is this Whitebeard dude that they keep mentioning? They was glazing Whitebeard. I don't think y'all understand. The way they were talking about Whitebeard.
Respectfully though, Whitebeard was doing what he was supposed to be doing. Bro, Whitebeard was old as shit. Bro, Whitebeard was old as fuck, bro. I'm telling you, he was sick too. Nigga can't even go anywhere without that breathing tube, bro. And he was putting hands on IQ. He was putting balls on IQ. I don't even think Whitebeard had hot, bro. Yo, is he go? Whitebeard was in his prime. He would have destroyed all of Marineford by himself right now,
Leading up to
bro.
the
That
battle
nigga, he was
was
moving,
crazy.
bro.
Bro, he was dead, bro. If he wanted you out of there, he would go do it himself on feet by himself.
Dude, something was wrong with him.
He literally
That's not him,
flattened
man. He got
Aikanu.
record, man.
But I actually pray. Let us get breaking news that LeBron has, tore his ACL. Jesus.
There were kids dancing outside singing a song calling Whitebeard the devil.
Tuh.
He was described as a one-man army, so the anticipation that One Piece built, I just had to see it for myself, and man, they delivered. The thing about this moment was
Yeah.
that they knew Whitebeard would show up.
Whitebeard's
Everybody
pull-up was
knew
cool,
and
but Shanks
expected his coming.
was
They have his
different,
son chained
bro.
up,
So you had to
ready
stop
to
fighting
be
when that
executed
nigga pulled
in the
up.
middle on live television. And the closer his scheduled time was, the more tense the air got. Anxiety rose because of the man leading the army.
I don't even know why they
The
live, why
Marines
they
were
put on live.
stacked
That was
for
the most
Whitebeard.
stupidest
Let me
shit.
paint this picture. They had the 7
You
warlords
knew
of the
niggas was
sea
gonna come.
at bay, the 3 admirals posted up, and Garp being right beside the fleet admiral himself, Sengoku. All of these big guns, and they couldn't shake that something still felt off. Looking into the distance, Sengoku expected
Only reason they
Whitebeard
had
to
the
be at
niggas is because they knew
Marineford a while
Whitebeard was
ago,
gonna pull up.
but all he saw was nothingness. Just the sound of waves with the wind blowing, and then ships pop up out of nowhere. I'm talking at least 40 deep. Pirate crews not even under Whitebeard's name are heading straight
Yeah,
for the
dead
base.
ass
And
boy.
even then, Sengoku
Hey
still can't
man, they
find
was
the
up
man
there. They
they fear
pulled up.
most.
I'm gonna be
He's
for
looking
real.
left
This
to
is
right,
probably
yet
the
he
most
sees
latest,
no,
latest
at
arc
least not the
in
man
One
he's
Piece,
looking
bro.
for.
I seen
But
all the
as the
niggas pull up. I
ships
was like, yeah,
approach,
man,
they
we
slow
finna
down
hit
right
it.
before reaching the
Right.
center, because the center of attraction has arrived. Bubbles start forming right in the middle of the area, and from under the ocean, the Whitebeard pirates have pulled up. The division commanders showed themselves. They wasn't about to lose this war. Well, they did lose. Let me stop. And finally, the emperor they were waiting to see the most starts walking up the stairs slowly. Each step, you could feel the aura getting closer. Whitebeard finally reaches the top and greets all of Marineford. Now, Whitebeard greets the heads with a warm welcome, laughing. He's actually pretty chill. He's just saying, hey, I'm just here to make sure my son's straight. And he actually talks to Ace directly. But the reason why Sengoku was shaking in his boots, because although he seemed chill, Whitebeard wasn't really laughing for him. Y'all know that moment where y'all can tell two people are laughing, but they're not really laughing because it's funny. They're laughing because they slight rage baiting each other. That's basically what was happening. Because Whitebeard didn't really find anything funny. He was there for straight smoke. You don't know what this man's next move was gonna be, and he was standing right in front of you. But this is when I knew Whitebeard was for real what they said he was. This man decides to flex and causes an earthquake at Marine.
Bro,
Now,
that
with the
nigga's
war
devil
officially
fruit is
started, what's
okay.
crazy is that
Shit.
Whitebeard doesn't even move from his position for like 30 minutes. And it wasn't like people weren't trying to attack him either. You had Mihawk trying to slice him directly. You had Crocodile trying to sneak on him. And then you had this giant. Before he can even finish his own attack, his entire weapon gets shattered and his head is
Yeah,
flat.
man.
But when Whitebeard
Yeah, man.
finally
I don't know
sets
why
his
you would
foot on the
try to
ground, it
face
was over.
Whitebeard head
Two
on.
cannonballs fly in
You
his
gotta be one of
direction.
the
One
top niggas in your
punch
verse
sends
to
him
even
right
think
back.
about that shit.
Then a vice admiral who was about 20 feet makes his biggest mistake. He attacked an active Whitebeard.
Dead. Dead.
Whitebeard just tilted the entire sea.
Bro.
I was so hyped, but I think I was yelling at this moment. I don't even remember. This right here solidifies what makes Whitebeard's pull-up so tough. Now y'all, for the last pull-up of this vid, this one might be the most diabolical
Let's see
one in
let's
anime
see
history.
who's number one,
We are
man.
talking
Let's see who's
about
number one.
Eren from Attack on Titan. I feel like some of y'all did see this one coming. This man seen the future and knew how his pull-up would take place before he even thought of it himself. This was a tactical masterclass. Eren decided to go undercover to the nation of Marley, the land where they called his people devils, so he can observe and understand the culture.
See, I ain't watched the last season of Attack on Titan because I heard it was last. Heard it was ass. But so I don't really know what's about to happen.
And
So
he went through
I
some
don't,
real
I don't
injuries
even
to
know what's
even
going
get the
to happen.
opportunity. Like, if you're willing to pluck a bullet and stick it in your pause, I might get demonetized here. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. If you're going this far, bro, you know he was fiending for freedom. He did this to mask any suspicion of who he truly was on Marley. Eren, while getting to know the people, actually built a connection. He got close with one kid, Falco. Falco was a young soldier who was kind and looked out for Eren. He had deep conversations with him and even covered his behind because he's the reason why Eren didn't even get deported back to Paradise Island. Falco was good intentions. He was trying his best to be the next warrior. You know, the same warrior Reiner was that terrorized Eren's home. But even Eren can see how his intent wasn't from a bad place. It was, in his perspective, to save the world. Falco genuinely thought what Eren and him had was a real friendship. And Eren did care for him. But the thing was, Falco was just a pawn. He was just a piece on the chessboard, a cog in the wheel of his master plan. Eren was moving.
So this nigga was moving like Ayana Koji.
The moment he tells Falco to
Or
send
like
a letter to his family back
Johan.
home, the final plan for his pull-up was set in motion. The Survey Corps got that letter and they knew exactly what time it was. The night of the Liberio Festival. This was the moment where all citizens of Marley came and celebrated. But even with it being a celebratory gathering, this man Tiber was shaking in his boots. He had to deliver a speech on the biggest stage, a speech that would change the fate of the world forever. And while he was about to deliver this speech,
Back get sniped.
right underneath him was Eren Yeager. Now, before Eren even shifts gears, he manipulated Falco again. And just pause on this, because Falco, how do you get crossed this bad? Falco just tore his ACL and MCL. He had Falco bring Reiner right to him. Just to talk, of course. Or at least that's what we thought. The same guy who destroyed his home, Reiner, to have a relaxing, calming conversation. When Reiner walked in, he legit looked like he seen a ghost. Petrified. Immediately, Falco is looking like,
hey bro, I thought y'all was friends. Y'all best friends, no?
what's going on? The only thing though is that this calm conversation took place in the base of a building full of people. Off rip, Eren sets the tone and lets Reiner know at any moment this whole thing could blow up. All Reiner could do was sit and hope for the best. Now Eren has the most blank expression. It's cold and it gives the chills.
Shit, I'm
The way
interested
the
as
room
fuck.
felt, Falco knew in
I
this
ain't
moment
seen
he
this.
messed up. And while all of this is going on, Tiber's speech begins. Eren lets the speech filled with lies, demonizing his home, be the cue for his arrival. Reiner is a man who knows the truth. He knows what really happened back at Paradis Island. Eren isn't just warring against a people, but an ideology. The speech gets to a point where Tiber makes known that the person who has the power to destroy the entire world is Eren Yeager. Eren heard his name and started doing his little warm-up routine, shaking his shoulders off, getting loose, healing back to true form. And Falco is appalled and betrayed, but Eren knows all too well how he already feels. Eren starts stepping in the villain role. He breaks down the philosophy of Marley and how in his views they were the villains. But what makes this scene even more atrocious, terrible, is how Reiner thought Eren pointing this out was a call for peace. Reiner is on the ground apologizing, on his knees expressing his guilt, and he looked up and seen Eren's head. And I know he thought, this is it. He understands me now. He's going to change. Man, Eren picks this man's
like that nigga
hand
would
up and says
change.
how he
Like,
will
come on, be for
keep
real.
moving forward. And that was just the first part of the sentence. He then says, Eren starts transforming on the spot, and he timed his pull-up.
way.
The moment the war was declared, we see the coldest shot of the attack titan. This had me appalled. To make one of the first casualties of war be the man who declared it from the jump, just to strike more terror to the people of Marley.
Nah, that's
is
nah, that's crazy.
But with that being said, the pull-up in anime is an art form. There are so many ways a character can decide to show up on the scene, and we see characters in the medium who make sure it leaves an impact.
Oh yeah,
But
Jin will
anyways,
be
yo,
ore farming every
that's it.
time he
If y'all
pull up.
want
He
a part
wait till
two
the
to
last
this
second.
vid, let me know and
Take
make
your
sure y'all
ass.
like and subscribe. And by
Wait
the
till
way,
the
guys,
last second.
I'm actually looking for an editor, so if you know an editor or if you're an editor yourself,
I ain't gonna lie, that's a pretty good video.